What up? What it do? What's good? What's down with it, my Nola Chop family? It's your boy, the host, Kata Great, aka Cobra Kai, and welcome back to another episode of the Nola Chop Podcast. This is where we chop it up about our beloved New Orleans Saints and the New Orleans Pelicans. Yada I mean? But family, we are back once again in the chop shop. So y'all know what it is. You already know. Y'all know what we about to do. Y'all know what we finna do. And without further ado, let's chop it up. And today's episode is brought to you by, I ain't gotta say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Your host, the one and only, your favorite unk. This YouTube channel slash podcast. And let's not forget, more importantly, y'all, my Nola Chop It Up family. Y'all the only sponsors I need at this point. Y'all support me, I support y'all. Simple as that. We ride together, we die together. It's Nola Chop for life. Who that? Flock up. Yada not me. But family, man, we back in the building. I had to take a bye week last week. I was stressed about some certain things, you know what I'm saying? But a brother's back, you know what I'm saying? We back in the building. Talk about some Saints football, you know what I'm saying? And yes, football is back in full effect. You know what I'm saying? Saints football is back, man. It's been a long time coming. It's been 7 months. Long 7 months. But I'm glad it's back. We had got some action yesterday, man. Saints versus the Chargers, you know what I'm saying? But Saints came through with a L, with a loss, you know what I'm saying? But at this point, wins and losses really don't matter to me in preseason. I'm just trying to see which players gonna make an immediate impact on this roster and on this upcoming season. But let me get to the chat real quick. You know what I'm saying? One time for the one time. My A1 since day one. You know what I'm saying? Always in the building, always first. My dog, OGJP Jerry G. What's down with it, Jerry? Yeah, we back in the building, brother. We back in the building. You know what I'm saying? Who that nation? Who that? Believe that. Yada know what I mean? We back, Jerry. We back. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it, family, man. The Saints fall to the Chargers yesterday, man. 27-13. Saw some good things, saw some bad things, saw some ugly things in the game yesterday. But we gonna get through it, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a real quick stream for y'all, family, but I'm gonna read the stats off to y'all real quick. Man, I had it up. Give me a second. I gotta pull it right back up. Pretty much the game was pretty much slow motion for us, a little sluggish, especially offensively. You know what I'm saying? But defense really did their thing yesterday, especially in the first half. But let me pull up the stats real quick. I'm gonna read it off to y'all. As I said, the Saints fall to the Chargers 27-13. I'm gonna read the stats. All right. Spencer Rattler was up first. He had started the game. He finished 7 of 11 with 53 yards, and he averaged 7.6 yards per carry, not per carry, per pass, I should say. He had a decent game though, man. I guess I could start right there. Let me start with the QB battle, man. But you know what? Let me do the stats. I'm all over the place right now. Let me go do the stats real quick. Spencer Rattler. I already read off Spencer Rattler to y'all. Tyler Shough. He finished with 15 of 22, 165 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Jake Haener, 5 of 8 and 41 yards and an interception. All right. No, let me start right there. I'm gonna read the rest of the stats to y'all later. Let me start with Spencer Rattler. Spencer Rattler started off first. He got the keys first to the car. You know what I'm saying? And he did some decent things in yesterday's game. Even though we didn't get no points out the equation, you know what I'm saying, while he was starting, but he still did some nice things out there. Dude is very mobile. We got some wheels on him. I mean, we seen this last year from Spencer Rattler. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see more out of him and see what he can really bring to the table this season. You know what I'm saying? Because Because during training camp, he really got the edge over Shough and Jake Haener, but minus Jake Haener. You know what I'm saying? But Spencer Rattler did some nice things. You know, he very mobile. You know what I'm saying? He got some speed, got some quickness. He could get the ball out quick. He made some nice passes throughout the game. You know, but as I stated, it just didn't result in no points. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he had a fumble in the game too. So I mean, it's still room for improvement with Spencer Rattler. I mean, we still got it's still just one game. Still just one game. I know he gonna get another opportunity next week. So we'll see what he gonna bring next week and how he gonna recover from his performance from yesterday's game. So that's Spencer Rattler. The man I was really anxious to watch was Tyler Shough. When Tyler Shough got in there, he really looked poised and looked ready. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he had developed a rhythm in the game. He started like in the end of the second quarter. You know what I'm saying? And he did some nice things, made some nice throws to his receivers. You know what I'm saying? Well, one particular receiver, I believe, was Tavon Austin. Tavon Austin had an awesome game, but Tyler Shough, he made some nice throws to get us into some scoring positions. You know what I'm saying? Got us 3 points before halftime. You know what I'm saying? He did some nice things. You know what I'm saying? And he got a great arm on him too. You know what I'm saying? Plus he real mobile too. He got some wheels on him. He had got another opportunity in the third quarter. He had started the third quarter. I mean, I believe he went 3 and out in the third quarter. I mean, plus he had threw a interception, a pick six in the third quarter, which a throw he shouldn't have thrown. You know what I'm saying? Because the defender was right there lurking. I mean, he was reading his eyes. He kept his eyes on one side of the field, and dude just took the opportunity and just picked it off, went all the way for a touchdown. So that was a bad play by Tyler Shough. You know what I'm saying? But I give him the benefit of the doubt. He had bounced back next drive, threw a bomb, a 54-yard bomb to Mason Tipton. Mason Tipton had a nice game too. I mean, he only had one catch, but still, that bomb he threw to Mason Tipton, 54 yards for the touchdown was just an awesome play and an awesome throw by Tyler Shough. So that he really recovered from that. So props to him. You know what I'm saying? Not being shaken by that pick six he thrown. You know what I'm saying? So he played somewhat in the fourth quarter too, but Jake Haener came right in. You know what I'm saying? He had a couple drives. Jake Haener had a couple drives, but my input and my opinion on Jake Haener, to be honest, family, I got 2 words for Jake Haener, man. On Jake Haener, no comment, because this QB battle is between Tyler Shough and Spencer Rattler, minus Jake Haener, because I seen just enough about it. I've seen enough of Jake Haener, and I mean, I seen what he did last year. I mean, I mentioned it on the last episode a couple weeks ago about Jake Haener. I really had enough of Jake Haener, and Jake gotta get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? He just ain't cutting it. He not cutting it at all whatsoever. And like I said, this QB battle is going to be between Shough and Rattler. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see after these preseason games. You know what I'm saying? But let me get to the chat real quick. What Jerry talk? What you say, Jerry? Jake must go. Yeah, Jerry, we here, man. We here. I'm with you on that. Jake gotta go. I hope he get cut this after the preseason. You know what I'm saying? So what's we talking about, Jerry? Foskey must go. Yeah, him too. I'm gonna get to the defense in a little bit, but yeah, Foskey must go too, man. Another cat I want to see. Excuse me. Another cat I want to see get some opportunity. I want to see Hunter Deckers. I heard that we brought him back, so I want to see what he gonna bring to the table too. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we get to see him in action either next week or probably the week after. But we gonna see. But my opinion on the QB battle right now, just judging from what I saw in yesterday's performance, like who got the edge right now. I mean, you really can't count out Spencer Rattler because he kind of leading the way. But after the performance yesterday with all these 3 quarterbacks, you gotta say Tyler Shough. Tyler Shough really won it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I put it like this. Spencer Rattler is like right here. You know what I'm saying? Before yesterday's game, like Tyler Shough was like probably right here. But now, after his performance, Shough just moved his weight to like probably about right here. You know what I'm saying? About right here. So he that close. It's neck and neck now between those two. So we're gonna see in the coming weeks like who gonna be that guy, who gonna be our starter for this upcoming season. You know what I'm saying? Like which QB can put us in a winning situation. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we gonna see. We gonna definitely gonna see. You know what I'm saying? So Kellen Moore got a lot on his plate, a lot on his hands. So we gonna have to see about that. But that's the QB battle, family. I want to talk about the offensive line. The offensive line, man. Our second string and third string, man. I didn't like what I saw. I really did not like what I saw. It was just horrible. I mean, dudes couldn't block. They couldn't keep it together. They couldn't hold their positions together. I mean, God forbid is one of these players go down throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to depend on these cats, like to take the reign. You know what I'm saying? And I did not like what I see whatsoever. And nonetheless, you know, we seen Will Clapp. Will Clapp went down with an injury yesterday. Trevor Penning went down with an injury yesterday. So I'm not sure what's the extent of the injury. Hopefully we find out later on the day. So hopefully it's not too serious. So I didn't think they was gonna play Trevor Penning yesterday, but they did. So and Will Clapp, man, I'm like, dang, he went down early in the game. I'm like, man, I mean, we starting in rare form, huh, family? Rare form with all these injuries already, and the season ain't started yet. But I mean, I like what I seen out the rookie though. What's his name? Torricelli Simpkins. Like he had a nice block. You know what I'm saying? Blocking his defender, and Spencer Rattler had went up there and you know what I'm saying got the first down for us with on his legs. You know what I'm saying? So Torricelli did some nice things. You know what I'm saying? So he could be a great backup. You know what I'm saying on our front line, on our offensive line. So, but man, the Saints might have to pull something out their ass and probably go on the streets somewhere and go find whoever out there to really like show up this offensive line. You know what I'm saying? We need another guard probably. Get another right tackle. I mean, we need something to really show up this front line. 'Cause we can't have that type of performance going throughout this season. You know what I'm saying? Because right now that really concerns me now. What concerned me all off season was our defensive line. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel a little better about that now. But now what concerns me is the backups now. The depth behind the offensive line, our first string. That concerns me now. And it's horrible, man. That's gonna keep me up at night. You know what I'm saying? I don't like what I saw. That's if I have to grade that performance, man, that's a F plus plus from them. I mean, that was just horrible. I mean, I didn't like it whatsoever, and hopefully that the Saints can fix that situation ASAP because they gotta do something about that. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. But oh, that's just Jerry still in the chat. But yeah, they gotta fix that offensive line ASAP, family. So, but other positions that I got my eyes on the offensive side is our running backs. Our running backs. I mean, we seen Cam Akers, we seen Clyde Edwards-Helaire got some action. We seen Marcus Yarns, but I mean the running game couldn't get it together, man. They had 15 carries for 29 yards in the game. That's terrible too. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much I don't want to say it's not their fault. I put that on the offensive line as well. They couldn't block. They couldn't open up them holes for the running backs to really get some yardage in the game, and that's just terrible, man. So hopefully that they can bounce back and have a great performance next week. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I put that on the offensive line too. You know, I mean, you probably could put some of that on the running backs, but mainly it's the offensive line because they didn't do their jobs of blocking and opening the holes for their running backs. You know, so but Cam Akers and Clyde Edwards-Helaire, they did their thing, and Kendre Miller too. Kendre Miller had a solid game yesterday. I mean, it wasn't much, but it was decent. You know, so I'm just hoping that he can stay healthy throughout this season because we need him really to step up. If pretty much if he's gonna be our second string running back, you know. So But I was hoping to see Devin Neal play yesterday. I almost know the man was injured. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping that I would have seen him in action, man. Hopefully that he'd be back next week. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know the man was dealing with an ankle injury. So they say it's not serious though. So hopefully he come out and and show what he can do, you know what I'm saying, for our team, and hopefully what kind of impact he gonna bring, you know what I'm saying? So but that's the running backs, family. Hold on, I had these stats up here too. All right, Kendrick Miller, he had 6 carries for 15 yards. Spencer Rattler had 3 carries for 22 yards. Cam Akers had 4 carries for 9 yards. Clyde Edwards-Helaire had 4 carries for 6 yards. And Velus Jones had 1 carry for a -1 yard. Yeah, that's just terrible, man. I mean, like I said, you probably can't put the blame on them. It's the offensive line. So the offensive line got to do better. Our second string offensive line got to do better, man, because that was just a rough one yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So that's an F++ performance from them. So hopefully they bounce back and put on a better performance next week against the Jaguars. So all right, let me get to the wide receivers, man. I mean, I was impressed with the receivers, man. Mason Tipton, he had 3 targets though, but he only had that 1 catch for that touchdown from Tyler Shough. 1 catch for 54 yards and a touchdown. So, I mean, I still like Mason Tipton because I saw what he did last year. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's solid. He's solid. He probably can be a guy that we can do something with. He working with something. So, Kayvon Austin, I like his game because he's pretty much the most reliable receiver out there yesterday. He caught almost everything he had that was thrown to him yesterday. 4 out of 5, 42 yards. You know what I'm saying? So he did his thing. Cedric Wilson had 3 catches for 37 yards. Pettis had only had 2 catches for 25 yards. Velus Jones had 4 catches for 16 yards. And Bud Means only had 1 catch for 12 yards. So, and all right, yeah, that's how our receiver do. I mean, we already know like Olave and Rashid Shaheed and Brandon Cooks. We already know what they about. You know what I'm saying? I'm still mad that we didn't address like getting another wide receiver in the building. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping that we would draft one. You know what I'm saying? The draft, or probably brought in Keenan Allen, but I know I heard a report the other day that the Saints really tried to bring in Keenan Allen this offseason, but he didn't want to come here. You know what I'm saying? And he wound up going back to the Chargers on a 1 year, $8 million deal. So, I mean, I can't get mad at him. I mean, the man didn't want to come here, he didn't want to come here. I mean, that's his choice. You know what I'm saying? So, but it still kind of aggravates me that we didn't address another wide receiver in the room. You know what I'm saying? Because we need that big body, man. We need that big body presence in the room, and we got the speed. We got all the speed in the world in our wide receiver group. It's just we need that big body, man. That big body. That's something that we lacking. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, look, Amari Cooper's still out there. I mean, I'm kind of 50-50 on the fence with Amari Cooper. So, I don't know. I'm saying, I mean, if we do bring him in, we bring him in, but who knows at this point? You know what I'm saying? So, but that's our wide receiver. So hopefully, I know we're probably gonna see most of our starters in the next game with Olave, Shaheed, and Brandon Cooks most likely. They probably gonna play like a half probably. So, but I want to see Brandon Cooks once again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I already know what he's working with. I still want to see him back in action. I want to see Rashid Shaheed and see Chris Olave. I want to see how if they're gonna be back in rare form for this upcoming season. You know what I'm saying? So I just want them boys to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's our wide receivers, family. Our tight end room. I mean, with Juwan Johnson and Foster Moreau, I know they banged up right now, but I know they probably be back before the start of the season. But watching what's that guy named Welch? I saw Welch yesterday. Welch had a decent game. I mean, he only had 3 catches for 14 yards, but still, he had a decent game. Jack Stoll only had 1 catch for 1 yard, and Mataval, our draft pick, Maliki Mataval, he only had 1 catch for 6 yards. So, and Michael Jacobson only had 1 catch for 9 yards. So, that's another area that concerns me too. You know what I'm saying? With tight end. You know what I'm saying? We need a. I know the Saints tried to trying to snatch up on Noah Fant a couple weeks ago, but the man wound up signing with the Cincinnati Bengals. You know what I'm saying? So he over there shouting who they instead of who that. So it is what it is with that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not sure who else is out there on the streets that we can go target to bring in a building for the Saints. You know what I'm saying? Especially in our tight end room. Because our tight end room got to be probably the weakest area on our offense. You know what I'm saying? Besides wide receiver, like a big body presence for our wide receiver. But I think that got to be the weakest point right there. Because only cats we can depend on is probably Jawan Johnson and Foster Moreau. You know, but we just need these other guys to step up. If this is the group we gonna roll with this upcoming season. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man, but offensively, man, it was just a sluggish and start for the offense yesterday. I mean, the offense was just slow motion yesterday, man. It's kind of watching it was like kind of like last year, you know what I'm saying? But like despite the first 2 games of the season, you know what I'm saying, how we put up 40 points on the Panthers and the Cowgirls, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, it was just slow motion the rest of the way, you know what I'm saying, throughout last season and what I saw yesterday, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying not to trip, man. I'm trying not to trip. It's just one game, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully these boys can bounce back, but the Saints really gotta get better offensively as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Especially the offensive line, and hopefully we could bring in another wide receiver, and they gotta bring in more depth for our tight end. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's the offense, man. If I had to grade the offense performance yesterday, um, I probably incomplete. I'm gonna say incomplete. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is right now. Like what? If I have to say a bright spot, what I like about the offense, mm, I don't see no bright spot right now. I mean, besides that touchdown bomb by Tyler Shough, that's the bright spot. You know what I'm saying? But I guess there's no bright spot. They just got to get better. They just got to get better, man. And hopefully, Kellen Moore get these boys acting right next game. You know, so. But still trying not to trip. It's just preseason, just one game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they could. I mean, the Saints just probably not trying to show all their cards right now. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see about that. But that's the offense. Our defense showed up and showed out, especially in that first half. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to talk too much about the defense. I'm going to talk what I saw. Like, I'm going to highlight some areas like the defensive line. The defensive line held their own yesterday. You know what I'm saying? They were stopping and running early a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was one of the areas that really concerned me this offseason. After what I saw last year with our run defense, you know what I'm saying? Our run defense was horrible. You know what I'm saying? Our interior defense, they needed to address. And bringing in guys like Devon Garshaw this offseason from a trade with the Patriots, and then they brought in Jonathan Bullard from the Vikings a few weeks ago. So that kind of made me feel a little better about our defensive line. But the defensive line yesterday really showed out, and they really they played well. They played well, even though despite the Chargers still ran over 100 yards in the game. You know what I'm saying? But I think they had their backups in there still. But other than that, the defensive line held it together, man. You know what I'm saying? So can't trip about that. Still just one game. So they play solid though. And also our linebacker group, you know what I'm saying, with Danny Stutzman, man. I could see why we drafted this man. This man was all over the place yesterday making tackles, man. Give me a second, man. I had the stats up here too. All right, hold on. All right. Jalen Ford had 5. He had 5 solo tackles. Stallbird, the cat Stallbird family. Man, I was so impressed with Stallbird yesterday. He was all over the place too, man. I say, man, he had what, 4 tackles? Yeah, he had 4 tackles. He had 1 for a loss, 2 tackles for a loss. So, yeah, he was balling yesterday, man. I like what I saw out of Stallbird, man. Once the Saints trim their roster down, they better find a spot for him. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep him. We can keep him for insurance. You know what I'm saying? Because I really love what I saw out of him. Fidel Diggs had 4 tackles. I ain't must mention his name. I ain't must see his name mentioned yesterday. But he had 4 tackles. He was quiet, but he still had 4 tackles. Rump? Chris Rump, he had 3 tackles. Isaac Yadam had 3 tackles. Well, that's the cornerback. I'm talking about linebackers. My bad. Let me go back to the linebackers. All right, Danny Stutzman, he had 3 tackles. All right, he had 2 solo tackles. But yeah, but he was active though, man. I really like Danny Stutzman. I can see why we had brought this man in, drafted him, man. I really heard a lot of good things about him in the off season and the training camp. I watched his college highlights before, well, actually after the draft when we drafted him. So I can see why the Saints like him a lot. I think he's gonna be the future of this team. He could be the quarterback of our defense once Demario Davis retire. I think Demario Davis, he getting close to being on his way out too. So the man like 37 years old. And get this, Demario is like 6 months older than Kellen Moore. That's crazy, man. Shit. But Danny Stutzman, I like him a lot, man. I like him a lot. I like him a lot. Nephi Sewell, he had 2 tackles. But yeah, man, that's our linebacker group. I think our linebacker group gonna be straight this season, man. With the Mario at the helm, Danny Stutzman, we got Jalen Ford, we got Pete Werner. You know what I'm saying? If they can keep Stallbird too, keep him too. You know what I'm saying? That'd be insurance. You know what I'm saying? I really like what I saw out of Stallbird yesterday and Stutzman. I think they was my two performers, 2 great performers that I seen. My star players yesterday on defense, Stutzman and Stallbird for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. But our linebacker group, our secondary dude, Isaac Yadam. Yeah, I talked about Isaac Yadam. He had 3 tackles yesterday. He had a solid game too. Isaac Yadam, man. I'm glad we brought him back in the building, man. After he had left and went to the Niners, so I'm glad that they brought him back. Quincy Riley, I think he was kind of quiet yesterday. I ain't see too much action out of Quincy Riley, but he had 2 tackles yesterday. He had 2 solo tackles. So Jonas Sanker, I ain't hear too much out of him either, but he only had 1 tackle yesterday. Well, another cat that was making noise too, Rico Payton. Rico Payton had a nice game too. He was solid yesterday. I like Rico Payton too. He was solid. He was all over the place being active. He's a small player, man. Small player. He was real active, and I like what I saw out of him. You know what I'm saying? So Jordan Howden, he had 1 tackle. I already know what he about, what he gonna bring to the team. Christian Boyd. All right, talk about the defensive line. Christian Boyd had a nice game too. My bad. I know I'm all over the place, but Christian Boyd had a nice game. He almost had a sack yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Which I thought it was a sack. It looked like it was a sack to me. I think that's just the referees. They just want to I don't know. They just got something against the Saints all the time. You know what I'm saying? They always want to make their BS calls. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I believe our defense gonna be straight though, man. I love our performance from our defense. I mean, we still gotta clean some stuff up, but other than that, they were solid, man, all over the place. So, defensive line was straight. I want to see if they can keep it up. You know what I'm saying? Especially our run defense. You know what I'm saying? They played solid in the first half. Kind of got away from it in the second half with some of our backups back in there. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, they was straight though. They was really straight though. What you say, Jerry? Screw the refs. Yeah, Jerry, screw the damn refs, man. F them Zebras, man. Shoot. Always got something against, man. Always got something against the Saints, bro. They prejudiced against us, bro. Shoot, it's us against the world, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. You already know what the league gonna do about the Saints, you know what I'm saying? What they got against the Saints. So, but we just always gotta deal with it, man. Shoot. That's like that no call a couple years ago, man. They didn't want to make that damn call, man. I'm still pissed over that. Could have got us in the Super Bowl, man. But I ain't trying to dwell on the past, dude. That's that. You know what I'm saying? We in the now. But yeah, that's pretty much all the defense performance, man. Another cat I want to highlight is Kellen Moore, though. I seen him on the sidelines all with his Kool-Aid smile, man. I know this man got his face got to be hurting though, man, with all that smiling he doing. But he looked like he a nice guy though. You know what I'm saying? But once the season starts, man, I want to see him turn into another animal, man. I want to see a beast come out of Kellen Moore. You know what I'm saying? Like if they call the wrong call, like if the referees make a bad call, I want to see him in the ref's face, cussing them out. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him talking. I want to see spit flying out of his mouth at the referees. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him just go ham. You know what I'm saying? Go ham and eggs on the referees. You know what I'm saying? I want him to really show up and show off for his players. You know what I'm saying? I want to see another breed, another different animal come out of Kellen Moore. We got the nice Kellen Moore, Kool-Aid smile Kellen Moore, but he got to turn that switch off and turn the mean one on. You know what I'm saying? Especially on the sidelines. You know what I'm saying? I want to see some emotions come out of Kellen Moore. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a guru at the play calling. You know what I'm saying? We're going to need that. But I want to see a different animal come out of you on the sidelines, player. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that face turn red. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we get to see that this season. I mean, the Kool-Aid smile, you can turn that on after the game, like you at the press conference or something. You know what I'm saying? Giving an interview or whatnot. But during the game, like if you don't like something, you know what I'm saying, go at them. Like turn that mean light on. You know what I'm saying? That switch it up. You know what I'm saying? So, but overall, during the game, man, my thoughts on the game, though, it's still a work in progress. Still room for improvement with the Saints. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to dwell on what I saw yesterday. It's just one game, just preseason. You know what I'm saying? Still got a lot to improve, but they also need to clean up their penalties too. I mean, there was some penalties that was just uncalled for that they called, probably maybe one or two, but the rest of it though, they gotta really clean it up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we say this every year about the penalties with us, man. It seems like we always get penalties all the time, a lot in preseason and a lot in the regular season. So hopefully we can bounce back and clean all that up. You know what I'm saying? Once the season starts. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's it on the Saints performance, Saints game yesterday, family. The next game will be Sunday in the Dome at 12 o'clock against the Jacksonville Jaguars. So, trying to see if I go live, if I want to go live for that game, like give my play-by-play action. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. We'll see. I don't know. I'm probably going to give y'all play-by-play action on probably certain games throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if we play Atlanta or something, or probably we might play the first game of the season maybe. I don't know. I'm going to give y'all something. I'm going to give y'all some play-by-play. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to broaden my horizons a little bit. I'm going to try to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give y'all some more content. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. We'll see. But I don't think I have no Pelican news, man, for y'all today. I know they signed somebody from the Portland Trailblazers. I think it was last week. I can't recall his name. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I know they signed somebody off the Sixers too. I think his name was Jaden Springer. I think that's his name. I don't know too much about him. I gotta do some intel. I gotta see if who this player is that we signed from the Blazers. If I can find it real quick. You know what? I'm gonna find it later. Once I find it, I'll just have to just make a YouTube short and just get my intel on that. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's about it, family, man. That's all I got for y'all for today. I really appreciate y'all coming in. You know what I'm saying? But well, family, look, I am on the road to 100 subscribers. So I got 74 right now. I got like 5 weeks, less than 5 weeks to hit 100. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to get the word out. You know what I'm saying? Share this on all social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the Know the Chop podcast brand, get the name out there. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get more people in here. You know what I'm saying? So y'all do y'all thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Spread the word, man. Know the Chop podcast. We here. Tell people to subscribe to the channel, man. I'm trying to get this channel up. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get it off the ground. But family, man, I didn't think I was gonna be doing this. You know what I'm saying? I did not see this in my future doing this. You know what I'm saying? I just been watching all these Saints channels over the course of the past couple of years, like to Big Q, the sports coma. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Q, and he got the Pelican post game report. You know what I'm saying? He doing some great things, and plus he doing LSU and doing boxing. You know what I'm saying? So I might add LSU to the repertoire too. We'll see. But shout out to Big Q, you know what I'm saying? And all the other Saints channels to TJ Jones, the State of the Saints podcast, and also he got his new venture, the State of the NFL, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to TJ. He doing some big things over there, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to TJ. And shout out to Dolph Jackson, you know what I'm saying? To keeping it real Who That Sports, to come on in network, you know what I'm saying? He doing some amazing things over there, you know what I'm saying? I know he was trying to get me on his show a while back, you know what I'm saying? I really couldn't do it. I think I was at work or something, but still. But but we'll link up one way or another, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Dolph Jackson. Shout out to all these other Saints channels. Shout out to Real Fan Sports with Big Zach, you know what I'm saying? He got Real Fan Sports Saints too, which he just started, you know what I'm saying? He doing some great things on this channel, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Zach, you know what I'm saying? He doing some great things. Shout out to all the other ones, man. Shout out to CB. Shout out to CB, the Who That chat line. He doing some great things over there too. Shout out to the BNG breakdown, Who That Davis. Shout out to Who That Davis. He doing some great things too. I know I'm probably missing a couple cats. The Saints Block Party, they doing some great things. I always be trying to catch them all the time, you know what I'm saying? But they doing some great things too. Shout out to the Saints Block Party. Oh, I can't forget, man, my guys, man. Shout out to the Broskies, man. Shout out to the Nola Bros, man. They doing an amazing job over there on their channel. Shout out to Till the Legend, aka Sunny Side Up Till. Shout out to Insider L, aka Insider L the Barge, L Boogie. Shout out to Brew Raw, aka Teddy Brewski, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog Crookum, King Crook, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my broskies, man, you know what I'm saying? They doing a great job over there, you know what I'm saying? I was pretty much there at the beginning when they started, you know what I'm saying? I was pretty much one of their first subscribers over there. You know what I'm saying? They generated to like about 1,400 subscribers now. They doing great things over there. So shout out to Brother Till, man, and the rest of the guys though. But like I said, I didn't think I was gonna be doing this, you know what I'm saying? I just started it this past year. Still trying to grind, still trying to give y'all the best content as best that I can, you know what I'm saying? But truth be told, family, look, I'm not a podcaster. I'm just a regular cat that's just passionate about his New Orleans Saints and New Orleans Pelicans. That's about it. I'm not a true podcaster, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a regular cat just like y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a passionate fan. That's what I am. I'm a diehard fan. I was born a diehard fan of the Saints. I'm gonna die as a diehard fan of the Saints and the Pelicans. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's all I got for y'all, man. So, all I got for y'all today. Give me a second. I'm trying to turn my speaker on so I can get on out of here and turn my outro music on. All right, but oh yeah, one more reminder, family. My fantasy league, once again, family. Fantasy, my draft day. Draft day is Sunday, August 24th at 2 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So, hope to see y'all there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure I'm going live, though. I should go live and do this fantasy draft, but I don't know yet. I'm not sure how I'm going to work that out, but if I go live, you know what I'm saying, we'll see. I mean, if I go live, I'll try to see if I can invite everybody in here that's in my fantasy league, you know what I'm saying? So, we'll see about that, man. But I appreciate y'all coming through, man. The people that's in here, you know what I'm saying? Mainly it's just Jerry, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you, Jerry, always coming through, brother. My A1 since day one. Jerry pretty much been my first subscriber, you know what I'm saying? So, and now I got 74 subscribers, which I really do appreciate. So, still trying to grow this channel. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers, you know what I'm saying? Trying to hit it next month, hopefully, man. But that's the goal, so. Let me find my outro music, see what I'm feeling today, you know what I mean? What I'm feeling today. All right, let me see. Let me cut this up.
Yeah. Why they don't get a nigga like me to sing the national anthem at night? It's nothing. Yo!
I ain't heard that one in a minute, man. Damn. Shout out to Capone and Noriega, you know what I'm saying? That's like early 2000, man. Damn. I think I was a junior back in high school when that dropped. All right, family. That's all we got. There ain't no more. Time is tight. That's the end of the show. So, on your way out, make sure you hit that like button, share and subscribe. Tell your family, your neighbors, your friends, people you work with, people you go to church with. If you see random people on the streets rocking Saints gear, all Pelican gear, tell them to come through and subscribe to the Northern Child Podcast, because we here. You know what I mean? We ain't going nowhere. So make sure you follow your boy on X, aka Twitter, Category 84. Follow me on Instagram, Category 84, and follow the Northern Child Podcast on Instagram as well. Your boy is on Threads too. I am on Threads, so make sure y'all follow me on Threads, Category 84, and follow the Northern Child Podcast on Threads as well. But family, look, I appreciate y'all coming through, you know what I'm saying? So I will be back next Monday, you know what I'm saying? Next Monday on a new one, you know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned, y'all come through, same time, same place, right here in the Chop Shop. So y'all stay up, be safe, be blessed. Chop, who that? Flock up, let's chop it up. Memories of my rap, it's kinda hard to rap on radio while I sit in the